Hi, I'm Wendy Nelson. Welcome to Forest Escape.
In the homestead, we've got puppies picking black raspberries, if you can believe it, and getting the garden beds started. And the hens are beating up the roosters, so we're trying to give him some medicine and all kinds of different things you can't expect, as well as some insects and pretty flowers. Oh, yeah, and of course, puppy stuff.
No, Gracie.
Somebody I know is going after cords, so everything has to be wire tied up now. So I'm putting chewing in half coax to the radios. Somebody? I'm thinking that some are already coming up from last year's plants. Wow.
There's so many acorns. Makes you wonder if they fell in there or if the squirrel is putting them in there for safekeeping. But I don't need all those. I'm not sure what that is, but that needs to go in the garbage. Alright, so now maybe we can put some morning glories in this basket too. Let's get all the acorns out. There, that looks pretty good now. So we can plant in here. So all three baskets hanging on trees then will have morning glories. So that'll be nice. And I've got some, whoops, oh my, I did that. The hoe sat on there and hurt that little flower, and it's beautiful. If the app is correct, it says this is a pharaoh cicada. So this is the same thing, and a lot of them appear to be dead. This is a new wireless microphone that I got, and it's really cool. These are magnetic, and you can see the grid windscreen there, the button that turns them on, the lights that light up when you turn them on. And it is Bluetooth. And you can charge it up here. And it's magnetic on the back, which is really cool because the little clip goes on. And you can see, I'm going to move that out of the way. And you can see how it'll clip on your shirt. Or you can put it on the front of your shirt and then put the magnetic on the inside of your shirt, and it will just hold it in front. So it's really cool. I took out all the weeds out of the buckets, and now I'm going to shovel the chicken manure into the buckets. So now the soil will be enriched, and the chicken manure is good for a source of a lot of things, but nitrogen is the main item.
They're in his closet, if you please. And so he has great work, and that's what he's trying to say. In preparing them, I've been with you, you're sorrowful that I'm leaving, but the Comforter comes, he's going to do the same thing I've been doing. And he's going to lead you into all truth. And that's encouraging. And he says he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak.
So this is the lime I'm going to put on that patch that I've prepared. I'll have to do this like 6 different times to get all of the corn area covered. So this is burnt wood from the fireplace, from the wood stove rather. And I'm sprinkling that on top of the layer of chicken manure.
I've had multiple days of picking these great big strawberries, and I've forgotten to video, but yeah, they're hiding under the plants.
The run is so deep with this. It's a combination of straw and pine shavings and, you know, chicken manure and corn cobs and all of that kind of stuff. But through the winter, this has gotten really, really deep. So yeah, I'm gonna have to shovel the run out. And Spring is in the jail because he's naughty. In case you missed the chicken videos, this is a linoleum floor in the coop, so it cleans up nice.
So this is the water that goes in the coop, and it does have the drink nipples, and it is the 3rd source of water for all of these chickens.
So we have Spring in by himself. Well, he's got a barred rock in there. And then we've got Scar in the main run. Spring's in the jail, Scar's in the main run, and Roosty is in the sick bay because they are plucking his feathers.
These are the 2 medicines that I got to try to help Roosty heal from the pecking of the girls on him, and also mite spray.
Have a good day, guys.
This is a forsythia bush, and I'm planting it, and I fertilize the ground.
So I put a stick here so I won't forget what it is that's planted here, and I tied it up a little bit so it'll start to grow straight. So I had some old mulch, and I went and got that and put it around and put a border of little sticks. I'll put some bigger logs there soon, and it should grow nicely. Now it just needs a little water. And I'll keep the jug right here so I don't forget, in case there is a day that it actually doesn't rain. This is where the sunflowers are gonna go. They were here last year and they grew pretty well, and then I could also tie them to the building when their heads got really big. So just need to clean this out a little bit better. And I had 4 sunflowers that grew out of the 5 seeds, and I'm not sure what happened to the other one, but I only see 4 growing, so yeah, this will be good. Looks delicious. It is moist and evenly cooked. So we have black raspberries growing here, and they're ready to be picked. Beautiful. I've got a lot of black raspberries. I use the measuring cup because it has a nice handle on it, and I can just put it right under the berries and they'll fall right in there. Berries? Look, Gunnar. Berries. Berries. Look, Gunnar. Look. Gunnar, berries right here. Look. Look at that.
He was picking his own berries. It was so funny. They've discovered that berries taste really good, so they're picking their own. I bought some tomato plants from Walmart because mine will take a long time to grow, so we're going to use both. And I have my bag of banana peels to put peels in the hole before putting the tomato in the hole. I have my bag of banana peels, and I'm going to put a banana peel in the hole before I plant the tomato plant. So I've got my third plant ready to go in. Here's my banana. Whoops. Sorry, Mr. Worm. I disturbed a little worm. This is good soil because it's been under the weed blocker, and as you see, there are lots of little worms. Oh. Good thing they have multiple hearts. I made a mistake. So they can have, there can be more of them, I guess. Oh my gosh. Alright. So that's pretty good. Okay, so I got 3 of the 4 planted. Alright, so we have all 4 planted. So that's good. And now I will put marigolds and peppers in here. And after planting them, they need to have a nice thorough drink. Spider is not happy that I'm planting vegetables. So this is chicken manure from the winter. So I'm just going to scoop some of this into a little bucket. It's an ice cream container, and I'll have it to be able to put in the holes where I'm gonna plant the peppers. So I didn't have it in the compost bin because it's too hard to dump the wheelbarrow into the compost bin, and in fact the compost bin needs some repairs. So yeah, we're just putting it here in one great big wheelbarrow pile. And it actually seems to be a bit easier. I'm not a fan of the compost bin because it seems to be attracting animals. You know, if you put onions or you put tomatoes or lettuce or anything in there, something smells it and says, food, you know? So, yeah, I'm not really using it. So I've got my little ice cream bucket here filled with chicken manure compost. And I'm just putting a little bit in each hole. I've got one pepper over here also. There we go. Alright, so we've got 3 pepper plants ready to be planted. So all of these were
grown in my office. So we've got jalapenos and hot peppers and bell peppers, so yeah, lots of different ones. And I've dug the hole deep enough so that I can put the cup right in there. So that's what we're wanting to do, just use the cups like they were intended to be used.
Steel shop's not available anywhere. Doesn't exist. By the front fork, don't come with it.
Of course, more than a friend, brother and sister. Wow, so big. That is flat out tired. We had lots of fun, huh, Gunner?
Nope, don't give me
Yep, you and Gracie had fun. And she's flat out tired. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment and share with your friends. Have a great day.